Engineers, welcome to Crystomation Technologies. Today we are going to design star delta. Okay, in star delta we need 3 contactors, 1 timer, 1 overload, stop push button, and then start push button. Okay, so the contactors, we have main contactor, star contactor, and delta contactor. So today we are going to design both the control diagram and then the power diagram. Okay, star delta. It's very simple. Okay, so let's get started. So we are starting with the control diagram. So we have our line. The contactor we are going to use, they are all single phase contactors. That is 240 volt or 230 volt AC contactor. So we only need two lines. That is line 1 and then the neutral. The neutral will come later. Okay, so from the line we come to our overload. Okay, this is the normally closed section of the overload, 95, 96, then 96. So okay, so this is our overload. Okay, so from this overload, from 96 we go to the stop push button. That is 1 and 2. 1 and 2. This is our stop. Okay, then from the stop we go to what? The line is, it's not straight. Let's take it like that. So from here, from the stop we go to the start. That is 3 and 4. Yeah, then from the 4 go to the main contactor. Okay, so this is our main contactor, K1. I'll name it K1. Okay, then this is our neutral because it's a single phase contactor. So here is A1 and then A2. Then this is our and then we are done. This is the main contactor. Okay, so let's wire a hold on contact. Okay, 1314 on the main contactor. Okay, in parallel with the start push button, so that when we press it and then we release our hand, okay, the contactor will still remain on. So here is the 1314. So normally open contact on the on the main contactor. So this is the main contactor. Okay, now left with the other contactors. So you see in star delta, the motor always starts first initially. The moment you press the start button, the motor starts in star, and then when the preset time reaches, okay, the star contactor goes off. Then the delta contactor takes over. Okay, takes over. So from here, let's draw our timer. Okay, so the timer, we are going to only use two contacts on the timer. That is a close contact and then open contact on the timer. Okay, so let's pick the cable from here because the main contactor is going to control the whole circuit. So pick it from here. Okay, we come like this. You draw. So now from here, you pick a cable from the 14. It comes to the normally closed section of the timer. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I didn't draw the timer. So this is the timer. Okay, this is the timer. This is the timer. Okay, this is the timer. Okay, so let's name it T1. So A2, then A1. Okay, so from here, this cable is from here. It is coming to a normally closed contact on the timer. So we name here T1. Okay, then from here it goes to another normally closed contact. Okay, this close contact, it is an interlock. Okay, so you come there. From here it comes to the star contactor. Okay, so this is A1, A2. So I'll name this one K2. Okay, K2. Then the star, we draw the symbol there because the star okay, yeah, or re star, okay. This contact as I was talking about is a what? It's it's a mechanical interlock, okay, yeah, it's an interlock. So 20, normally it is 21, 22. So this contact is a contact on the delta, okay. So I'll draw the delta symbol here. It's an interlock. So when the delta energizes, here opens, preventing accidentally the K2 from coming or from energizing, okay. So from here we continue from this line. This one will come to the normal open section or open contact on the timer, this same timer, okay. So from here to, it also goes to a close contact. Then from here, this is our delta contactor, okay. So this is K3, okay, A1 then A2, so A1 and then A2, okay. And then this is also what? A star contact, okay. It's a contact on the star. It is also 21, 22. Yes, then this contact is a timer contact, T1, because it's a contact on the timer, okay. Yeah. So this is A1 and then A2. So this is the control diagram. So let's explain. Let's explain. This is the overload 9596. This is the stop push button. Then this is the start push button, okay. This is our main contactor. This is the timer, okay. This is the star contactor, and then this is the delta contactor. So let's explain. When you press the start push button, okay, this contactor what? Energizes, because current flows through, energizes. As soon as it energizes, this contact, the 1314, okay, closes, okay. So even when we remove our hand from the start push button, here this switch opens back, but because here has closed, this contact has closed now, okay. So current can still flow through the circuit to get the contactor still energized. That same current also passes through the timer relay, energizing the timer, okay, energizing the timer. That same current also passes through this normally closed contact on the timer, okay, through the delta contact, okay. This switch, this contact is a contact on the delta. So because the delta is not energizing, here is what is closed. So we kind of pass through the timer close contact through the delta contact through the star contactor, okay, so that the motor will start in star. The motor will start in star, okay. As soon as this K2 energizes, it opens here, this particular contact. So even if accidentally something happens, okay, yes, something happens, okay, because this contactor has energized, open here, this one can never what? Come on. So they operate side by side. When this contactor energizes, it opens here, okay. So this is K2. So let me do it. K2. Here is K2. This one is K2. Okay, sorry, K3. Delta yes, it was a delta. Okay. So this side is K1. Sorry, K2, because it is a contact on this contactor. This one is also a contact on the delta contactor, okay. So when the start push button is pressed like this, okay, the K1 energizes, okay, and closing this particular contact. So current pass through this timer, energizing the timer, at the same time passing through the close contact on the timer, through the close contact on the K3, okay, to energize this K2, this star contactor, okay. So the motor will start in star. Then as soon as the timer energizes, it begins to begins to count. Let's say you gave it 5 seconds or 10 seconds. So as soon as you press here, and the timer and the star contactor, they all get energized at the same time, because the contactor get energized through the close contact on the timer. So as soon as you press it, you press the star, okay, the timer, the K1, timer, and then the K2, the main contactor, the timer, and then the star contactor. The three of them get energized at the same time. And then the timer starts what? Counting. Let's say you give it 5 seconds. So let's write here 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Give you 5 seconds, okay? So when that preset time of 5 seconds reaches, okay, this contact, okay, on the timer opens, okay, and then this contact what closes. Because when the this one is an on delay timer. So on delay ODT. Let's say ODT, on delay timer. Okay. Yes. It only starts counting or starts delaying when it is powered. So this on delay timer. So this one, as soon as the timer the preset time reaches, let's say 5 seconds or 10 seconds, as soon as that 10 seconds or 5 seconds reaches, all the switch on the timer, they change state. Normal close become normal open. Normal open becomes normal close. So now this normal close on the timer will become open. To open, this open will become close. So when here opens, it de-energizes what? This contactor. So now the star will go off. Then closing here, it is simultaneous at the same time. Closing here, okay, closing this side, energizing the what? Energizing the K3, that is the delta contactor. Now the motor will run in delta. So this is just a simple star data. Okay, this is a simple star data. Yes. So this contact I didn't explain. They are all interlocks. So the time K2 energized, this side opened, preventing accidentally the K3 from coming on. And also when the K3 also energized, it's also opened here, preventing accidentally K2 from also coming on. So these are all interlocks. Yes, these are interlocks. Okay, so now we are done with the control diagram. Let's come to the power diagram. Okay, so power diagram, you draw our windings, 3-phase motor windings. Let's say we have this something like this. You have U1 motors, 3-phase motors. There are 6 cables coming out from the terminal blocks. Okay, so here we name it this winding 1, winding 2, winding 3. Okay, so here you have U1, U2, V1, V2, W1, W2. Okay, yes. So let's assume this one will be our delta windings. Okay, delta connection. So let's come to the star. Let's do the same thing here. So this is the star. You have U1, U2, V1, V2, W1, W2. Okay, yes. So as you said, in delta, okay, or in star, then let's also draw this motor windings here. Motor, let's draw this one to explain. So on the motor terminal block, okay, you have the 6 leads here. You have U1, okay, V1 and W1. And here, when it comes to the downside mostly they turn this ratings. Okay, here you have you have U2, V2, and then W2, but they are not. It's not going to be U2, V2, W2. No, you interchange them. I will explain it. So W2 will be here, okay, and then U2 will be here. and then V2 be here. Why? Because you see on the motor terminal block, let's say you want your motor to run in delta, okay? There are three conducting plates. When you open the motor terminal block, you see three conducting plates, three plates bridging the terminals or let's say the terminals together, either in star or in delta. So let's assume you want the motor to operate in delta alone, only delta. That one you don't need any contactor. So you only bridge U1 like this. You bridge U1 and then W2, V1 then U2, W1 then V2. This is how it is. If you want to operate the motor only in delta, that's how you're going to what? You're going to do it. Okay? That's how you're going to do it. You only want the motor to what? To operate in what? In delta. It means that U1 and W2 are going to be joined together. V1, U2 are going to be joined together. And then W1 and then V2 are going to be joined together. That is in delta. Okay? Let's so this is the delta configuration. Okay, so now let's come back to the delta. This is our delta winding. Let's assume this is our delta winding, this is our star winding. Okay, so here what we do is we will bridge here. This one will come to the side, then this side come to this side. So let's use this illustration to bring out the letters. So U1 is linking W2. So U1 is joined to W2. So to U1 to W2. Okay. And here we have U2 to V1. So U2 to V1. Okay. And then here we have V2 to W1. So V2 to W1 to W1. So this is our delta configuration. This is our delta. Okay. This is our delta. This is our delta, okay, configuration. So now let's come here. Let's apply the same principle here. As we said earlier, when you are doing delta connection only on the motor terminal block, you bridge U1 and then W2, V1 and then U2, okay, and then W1 and then V2. So let's come here. Here too, as we did this configuration, you saw that U1 and W2 they are joined together, okay, here. And then U2 V1, okay, U2 V1, you have to join together. And then V2 W1, V2 W1. So when you are doing data connection on the motor terminal block, this is how you do it, okay. So let's come to the line, okay. But before that, let's also, okay, I wanted to draw the star, but you let's draw the line first. You come there and explain the star also, okay. So as we said, we need three contactors, okay. Here the timer will not come here. The timer is only in the control side. Timer will not come here, but overload will come here. So we draw our three lines like this. This is star delta. So this is the power diagram like this, okay. This is our three line. So we have line 1, line 2, then line 3, okay. Yes. So from line 1 we come to our main contactor, okay. So pick a cable like this. You can choose to bring a jumper here, or you can choose to make it cross. It doesn't matter. Okay, so let's bring a jumper here. So from here we come to let's draw the contactor. So this is the contactor. You come to draw the main contactor, okay. So there's three lines. So this is it, okay. Yeah, then from the contactor the wires go to the overload, okay. So this is overload. This is overload symbol, okay. They can be drawn in different ways, but this is what is mostly used. Okay, so from the overload we are going to our motto. Okay, our motto. So here, let's draw our motto like this. So this, let's assume this is the motto. Okay, this is the motto. We have U1, as I said, on the motto terminal block. Okay, you see this illustration there. Okay, so let's do it U1. So on the motor terminal block, you see U1, V1, then W1. This man W is nice, so so this is what you initially see. Okay, U1, V1, W1 on the motor terminal block. When you open the motor terminal block, some are X, Y, and Z, but we are going to use this one. Okay, so here the down part you have W2, U2, and then what, V2. This is the power side we are drawing, the star delta. Okay, so the main lines from the main contactor, okay, come to U1. Like this line also comes here. So now we have line 1 come to U1, line 2 coming to V1, and then line 3, okay, the line 3 coming to what, W1. Okay, so this is our main contactor, that is K1. This is our main contactor, K1. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the numberings on the contactor. Okay, so this is our contactor. Okay, the main contactor, and then this is our overload. This is our overload. Okay, yes. So you see, as we said, the delta. Okay, the delta U1 joined W2. Okay, let's assume you want to do a delta connection on the motor terminal block. Okay, you want the motor to only run in delta, so you open the terminal block and then you join this contact together. When you open the terminal block, you see the U1 matching W2, and then V1 also matching U2, W1 also matching what, V2. This is how the configuration is done on the motor terminal block. Okay, so assume if you want to do a delta, you just break them like this. Practically, just break them on the terminal block. So now we're not going to break it on the terminal block. We are going to use contactors. Okay, as we said earlier, we are only doing a star delta, so we need star contactor and then that's delta contactor. So now we are doing the delta side. Okay, so now so this is our U1. Okay, let's assume this whole line is here. This one is U1, V1, then W1. Okay, so now we are done with the ones. Let's say the ones. We come to the twos. So let's do it according to this configuration. Okay, so U1 join W2. So let's say this is our lines. Okay, so we said U1 joined W2, so this is our U1, this is our U line or our U1. So U1 joined W2, it means that this line, which means that sorry, we draw our delta contactor. Okay, also here, sorry, our delta contactor also here. So these are the delta contactor. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this line 1, we join this line 1. Okay, then this one also join this one. then this one. So so this is our line 1. Okay, line 1, line 2, line 3. Fine. So let's assume the line 1, this line 1 is the U1. Have you seen it? This line 1, this line 1 is the U1. The same line comes here. So this whole line is the U1. So we are saying the U1 joins what? The U1 join W2. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so this is our W2. This is it. Okay, and then U2 joins V1. So this is our U2 join V1. So this is our V1. So V1 join U2 here. Okay, this one. Okay, so this is so this V1 will join the U2. So this is our V1 line. Okay, so this is it. V1. So you join the U2, join U2. It joined U2. So this is it. Okay, and then our W1 join V2. So this is our W1. This line. Okay, this line is our W1. So according to the configuration, W1 joined V2 like this one. W1 joined V2. So this is our V2. So this is W1. So this is the data side that we've drawn. Okay, this is the data side. Now left with the star side. The star, let's come here. I'll use this one to illustrate the star. Okay, star, you can, when you open the terminal block, you want to do star, you remove this bridges from there, then you bring it to either here, join them here. Okay, here, like something like this, or here. Any other side that you do the star is acceptable. So in our case, you are going to what? You are going to join the U2, V2, and then W2 together. Okay, so like this, you break them. So you have joined them together. Okay, to make a star point. Okay, to make a star point. Yes, to make a star point. Then neutral. Here will be a 0 potential point. When you join here will be 0 potential point. So when you put meter here, the one lead here, you get 240. Yes. So you join one side together. Okay, this is the star. Forget about this one. Okay. So here's a star point or neutral point. And then you put the phase. You bring the phase here. The phase is here. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, or line 1, line 2, line 3. So this, let's look at this configuration and then draw it here. Okay, so you also draw our star contactor. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. So this is our star contactor. Okay, we said we start the twos. Let me say the twos, the U2, V2, W2, join them together, making a star point or neutral point. So we are going to do the same thing here. Okay, so this is the twos. Okay, this is the twos. Okay, this is the twos. You have started here, so this is our 2. Okay, so we are going to join all these 3 cables together. So you tap from here, the same line. You tap from here. Okay, you tap from the side. This one also goes here like this. Okay, then this one also comes here like this. So this line, okay, this lines the same as this lines the same as this line like this, the same as this line the same as this, and then this line the same as this. Then we start this star we did here, we start it like this. So this is our delta contactor. This is key 3. And then this is key 2. So this is our star contactor. This is our delta, okay? And this is our main contactor, the K1. So this is the power diagram. So let's explain. As I said, when you press the start push button like this, the K1, then the timer will get energized, okay? So, and then the K2 will also get energized. So this K1, main one, K1 or the main contactor will get energized, bringing the power to the motor, to the U1, V1, W1 side, okay? Through the overload to the motor here, okay? Now the star also what? The star also energized through this timer contact, okay? The star also what? Energized. So the star has energized, means that it has bridged or joined this the U2. It has joined the W2, U2, V2. It has joined them like we did here. The contactor has done it itself. Okay. As soon as this contactor energizes, it here closes. Okay. This one closes. Means that we're joining them together. Okay. So if you are using contactor, you put the three cables. Okay. You join them together like this. You bring them here. Let's say this is line 1. Okay. Line 2, line 3. So you bridge here. You put a cable here, then you join from here to the side. So you are joined here. Then this side will go to the motor side. Okay. So now here, this side, everything this side, you have started together. It means that the motor is what? It's running in star. It is running in star. You have joined this side together. Okay, and then the power is connected to this side alone. Okay, so now the motor is what? Is running in star. So when the timer, let's say you give it 5 seconds, okay? When this 5 seconds reaches, okay, or is reached, this contact will open, this contact will close. They are all contacts on the timer. So when the timer reaches its preset time, the contacts on the timer switches or change states. So this close become open, de-energizing this what? Contactor. So now this contactor will de-energize. Okay, removing the star, removing this this connection from the circuit, to remove it from the circuit. Okay, it will remove it from the circuit. So now it becomes an open circuit like that. But it is simultaneous. So as soon as here open, here closes, energizing the K3. So when this K3 energizes, okay, then the delta takes over. Here closes. This contact closes. Okay. When this K3 energizes, okay, this contact closes. Here opens, here closes. Okay. Here opens, here closes. But the main contactor is still energized. Okay. Energized. Yeah. So when this side closes, it means that now we have joined all the 6 wires, all the 6 leads together like this. This is the U1, okay. This is the U1 like this. Let's start from here. This is the U1. Here is already closed, so the closed line. Here is the U1, okay, like this. Here is as now closed, so the closed line. Everything is. It means you have joined. When this one, the delta energizes, you have joined the U1 and then the W2 together, like we did on the what? On the terminal block. So I always say this one is a manual, this one is an automatic. Yes. So when this delta energizes, it joins the U1, and then the U2 together. As for the star, that's opened. So the V1, and then U2 also joins together, like we did here, okay? The V1 and U2, they join together, or here, this side. The U1 and then the V2, they join together. Sorry, the V1, U2, they join together. This one also, the W1 then the v2, like we did here, w1 and then what, v2, we also join together. Okay, like we did here, the same on this side, w1 and then v2. So this is star data. Okay, when you press the start push button, the contactor 1, the main contactor, the timer, and then the star contactor, the three contactors, then the three components get energized. K1, that is main contactor, timer contactor or timer relay, okay, and then star contactor energized at the same time. They all energize at the same time. So when the timer, the 5 seconds time reaches, this contactor on the timer opens, closing this contact. Okay. So when this contact opens, this contact closes, energizing the data. Then the data comes on. So this is just a simple star data. It's not difficult. Okay, just follow this illustration. Okay, then you will appreciate it very much. It's not difficult. Okay, thank you for having time for me. Okay, so I'll see you in my next tutorials. Please don't forget to subscribe. Okay, like and share. Just press the subscribe button, press it, okay, and subscribe, share, give it to your friend. Anyone who doesn't understand, let him watch this one. Okay, I understand. Okay, thank you very much. See you.